What's up, y'all? I'm back, and this time I'm going to talk about football. I was going to do a Florida State video, but, the rain's going on, so I'm going to sit here and then make this video. Then I'm going to do the Florida State Notre Dame video. Right now I'm going to talk about why I think Colby Covington will beat Kamaru Usman. I've already made a prediction video a few months back, but I wanted to go into more detail why I'm picking him. Now, first off, I don't like Colby Covington. He talks too much crap. He's very rude. He's very nasty with his opponents. He says personal things about fighters like with Jorge Masvidal, and he hasn't even fought him yet. I think they will fight, by the way. But I don't like his character. He's very rude, I'm not a fan of him, but I do have to give respect where it's due, give credit where it's due. That man can fight. He is a great fighter. And outside of Colby Covington, nobody has really proven to be a tough test for Kamaru Usman. They fought back in 2019, over a year and a half ago, almost 2 years. Heck, come November, it will be about 2 years. And this fight was incredible. Kamaru actually lost a few rounds. If you actually watched the fight, and I know Colby's got his jaw broke, he got knocked out, but if you watch the fight as a whole, Colby actually got the better of the stand-up when they fought. Alright? This fight actually, I don't remember them either one trying to go for a takedown. I do remember it being a back-and-forth brawl on the feed. And I know Kamaru probably hit harder, but Colby's pace was just unbelievably, it was just ridiculous. He kept pushing forward. Every 1 or 2 strikes that Kamaru landed, Colby came back with like 3 or 4 or 5 hits. And he actually did most of the damage. Honestly, if that fight had gone a distance, I'd say Colby might have won that fight. Now, again, Kamaru got it done. He found a way to win, as all champions do. That's great. But they're fighting again. Colby has said before, the way to beat Usman is I'm going to have to come out with even more pressure than what I did the first time, and I'm going to have to keep bringing the fight, because he's going to break, Now, I don't know about fake nut shots and fake eye pokes. I do remember him poking Kamaru in the eye one good time, and it was legit. And I don't think that was on purpose. I kind of think it was accidental. You always see fighters reaching out and with their fingers, their hands, trying to get a length, filling out. Well, how far can they go to punch him and stuff? It's not like he actually meant to do that. But I do think Kamaru is the best right now. But I still got to go with Colby. I think he'll get a second-round TKO. Like I said, that was a lot of pressure, and Kamaru had a hard time. And you got to imagine, even though Kamaru has gotten better, Colby, you got to imagine he's been training since that fight. That fight's been eating at him. He keeps saying, I want my belt back, I want to take my loss back, and all this other stuff. So, he's going to show up ready to fight. He's going to talk more crap like he has been doing, and he's going to bring it. And I hate to say this, but look, Kamaru's fought 3 times since Colby's fought. He beat Masvidal twice, and then he also knocked out Gilbert Burns. He knocked out Jorge Masvidal, but if you look back at the time when he fought Masvidal back in April, he could have fought Colby Covington, but he didn't want to fight him. I wonder why. It doesn't look good. I'm not trying to say straight up that Kamaru won't fight. I'm not trying to say he's scared. It just doesn't look good on Kamaru. You know what I mean? He beat Jorge. He didn't have much to say about Colby. And then he went on and said he would like to box Jake Paul in a boxing match. He would like to fight Nate Diaz, even though Nate hasn't won a fight in 2 years. He would like to fight all these other guys except Colby. It doesn't look good. And Colby's right there. He's beaten Woodley. He actually finished Tyron Woodley, which Kamaru could not do. And he's been pushing for that fight. He doesn't want to fight him. I just think it's the mental edge would be on Colby Covington. Just because, like I said, if you look back at that fight, you can argue and say, you cannot argue me and say that Kamaru dominated that fight. That ain't the case at all. And it's impressive. Colby got a broken jaw and was still pushing forward, still fighting good. And like I said, if that fight, it was in the 5th round when he got finished. Well, imagine if that fight had actually gone the distance. It could have gone Colby's way. That's just how I feel. But that's why I see Colby coming back better. And he's not going to be afraid. He doesn't look like a guy that's afraid. He looks like he really wants another piece at him, He wants to beat him. It looks like Kamaru's been the one avoiding that fight, He can say Jorge's a money fight, but Colby's a money fight too. People want to pay to see Colby now. So there's no excuse for that. Like I said, I don't like Colby, but I just think he's the better fighter. I think he'll come back and finish it pretty easily. Inside 2, maybe the early 3rd round.